The
So,
only way I'm gonna be able to see. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave it on the chart then. Because if I get off the chart, it's gonna show us. So yeah, I gotta leave it on the chart and just gotcha. Over there, the phone's for.
okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Just
Uh
and
oh, the chart went away. Damn it, the
huh?
chart went away. I said the chart went away.
Oh,
It's on the phone that you're using, right? Or is it on the other phone?
it's on the phone that I'm using.
Hmm.
I mean, it don't matter. Hold on. Just we got Mama S in the building. What's up, Mama S? What's up,
What's
Annie? How
going on,
y'all
Mama
doing?
S?
We appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Y'all already know what's gonna
Delta,
happen on
okay?
this Delta in the building. We got
And
Wi-Fi.
they gonna make me uh uh sending out invites gonna be short tonight. They already coming in the room. All right, let's see. Let's see. Here, every time I come on here, it'd be something different, man. Every time I come on here, it'd be something different. What kind of man are you? That's a good one. I like that one today.
Mhm. Mhm. And we gonna base it off that chart right there. Why is it not connected to the iPhone? Let me see.
I'm trying to see if I can see it. Oh, I know where I can see it at. I'm go to the thumbnail. That's what I do. I go to the thumbnail. Um,
All right, we back. We back. I don't know why this thing don't want to connect, but it's all good. All right, we ready? Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
I don't think half of the people I'll be sending invites out to look at the podcast anyway no more. That's very
It's
disturbing
all
to me.
good.
You know,
Hey, Jesse Rollins, how you doing? We appreciate you tuning in to the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm your boy said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. That's your
and
host,
I'm your
business
host.
partner.
Just this. Yes.
He's a little preoccupied right now.
Just a little. Just a little. Little. Just a little.
So it's all good though. It's all to the good. How y'all doing tonight? We got a pretty good show for y'all tonight. We're gonna be talking about what type of man are you? What type of man are you? Y'all see the thumbnail, so y'all see all of the charts. You know what I'm saying? That's on there. We got CL and LF USA. We
Hmm.
appreciate you tuning in. Let us know what that means. CL and LF. Let us know what that is. And y'all smash the like button, everybody who's in here, please. We appreciate y'all for coming in. Um, we're gonna have a great conversation, man. Everybody's welcome. You know, we appreciate everybody. Smash the like button, y'all. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all hit the follow button. We're gonna definitely follow you back. Y'all know that.
All right. Last person I'm sending it to. Because like I said, there ain't gonna be a lot on this phone. Let's see. No, 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 no. Oh well. Let's go with it. I think it's gonna be a dynamic conversation. Let's go with it. Kicking it off or you froze?
The
Okay, there
phone
you
won't
go.
connect. I don't know why it won't connect.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Content.
So anyway, let's go. Let's go and get started, man. Whenever you ready. Unless if you weren't ready, my bad.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world and back. I'm your humble but cool, calm, and collective host. They call me JUSDYS Functional. This functional world.
And I'm your boy said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Screaming out, let's talk.
What we talking about today?
What kind of man are you? What kind of man are
Hmm.
you really?
What kind of man are you? That's a good topic right there. Let's jump off into this one, y'all. What type of man are you? If y'all looked at the thumbnail on this one, there's a chart on there, and it's a list of male archetypes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to be discussing tonight. What type of man are you when it comes to the archetype? You have king on there. You have alpha male. You have provider. You have jester. You know what I'm saying? There's a few different ones. Delta said we're multifaceted. Well, in this case, I guess we want you to try to pick one if you can. You know what I'm saying? And see what you come up with. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. What type of man are you? I guess we could start with us, right? I mean, I guess that'll make sense. Everybody smash the like button, y'all. We got 30
That
people
would
in here.
definitely
Smash the
make
like button
sense. Let's
for us.
start with ourselves.
Let's start with ourselves. Yeah, let's do that. Can you see the list right now?
I can't.
Okay. Okay, you cannot see the list right now. Well, we need Annie. If you're still in the building, Annie, I need you to take a picture of the list, please, and send it to this as a text. Take a picture of the list and send it to this so we can talk about this. I did the test. Smith said king, so Delta said he's a king according
That's
to
what's up.
the test. He also said multifaceted. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can definitely see Delta being multifaceted. I can see that too. Uh-oh, CL and LF USA was hidden by Annie. Annie done got somebody already. I better stop playing with Annie.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why I can't get this thing to pair up, but whatever. But yeah. So what type of man are you? I mean, when it comes down to, so why do you say that
Are
you're
we
a
only
king?
talking about what type of man are we based off the chart? Or are we talking about what kind of man are we? Period.
Period. But if we had to pick one off the chart, which one do we feel would fit us best?
Okay. Let me see if I
Let's
if
start.
I if I can find a way to see the thumbnail.
I'm saying you can't pull it up on your computer while you on the phone or vice versa.
It was, but then we went live, so it transferred it to the live instead of the thumbnail. Because I was looking at it before. I was looking at it before we went live.
So your
So
computer and your phone sync.
the thumbnail turned into the live. So because we're live, the thumbnail turned live.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But
And
you got two
I
phones
tried
though,
to go
right?
into YouTube Studios and look at
No,
it,
I'm
but it
saying
won't
you
let
got
me.
you got two phones, right?
I got what?
Two phones. Two
Yeah,
phones.
yeah, yeah. I got two phones. Yeah.
I'm saying, so can you use one phone to go to the page?
It's
You see
showing
what I'm
the
saying?
it's showing the live.
But not the
It's not
thumbnail?
showing the thumbnail no more.
Oh, okay.
I try to get it on what you call it, on YouTube Studio, but it's not showing in there either.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm hold on. My screen finna go blank for a second, but it's all good.
Unless you want to put it up as your background. All the new faces that come in here, I can tell if they're a kid or an adult. Yeah, you own it, Annie. But if he shows it on the screen, it'll be backwards, won't it? Damn. Can you text me, Annie? Can you text me the thumbnail? Because I don't see it no more on my computer. And I don't see it no more on my phone. Hold on. Is there a way I can see it? No.
I just texted to you.
Okay.
I just texted to you. So hopefully you can see it and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All of these new faces that come in here, I can tell if they're a kid or adult, but if they shows it on the screen, it'll be backwards. It's all good. We just trying to get to that, get to the get to the picture. So that's how bad, y'all. Sorry, we
Sorry
ain't
about
got our stuff.
that. I got it.
You got it. We ain't got our stuff
Okay, yeah,
together.
yeah, I got it.
Sorry about that.
Where do you fit in? Okay. So
You see it now?
yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Now explain how I read this. Independence is the more independent you are.
Well, it's like based off how you describe yourself. Which one of those types do you think fit you the best? You know what I'm saying? Based off all of those. So that's
Hmm.
what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? King because fair, balanced, firm, compassionate, looks out for others, stand on my own, comfortable with my own skin, don't like injustice. Hmm,
Hmm.
that's a good one right there.
I
Absolutely,
think
that's
I'm
a
more
good
of an explorer and a rebel.
explorer and a rebel. Hold on, my screen about to go black.
King because fair, balanced, firm, compassionate, looks out for others, stands on my own, comfortable with my own skin, and don't like injustice. All right.
That's a good one right there, though.
That is a
That's a
good
good one.
one. I think I got a lot of empathy.
Um,
Mm,
yeah.
I got a lot
So
of wisdom. So that could be a couple different things. Be the sage. My
I can definitely see
creativity.
you being the sage. I can see that for you. Absolutely, bro. For real.
Now, what is a sage? What explain what a sage would be?
So sage is empathy, skills, uh, wisdom, creativity,
An
and
independent,
independence.
right?
Yeah. So I can see that for you. Absolutely. Those are a lot of the characteristics that you have. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. For real. Yep. And if when you look at them, it gives you the percentage. You know what I'm saying? Above each one. So all the skills is going to be the same for each one, but it has a different percentage of it. Um, I can definitely see myself being the father or the king. Absolutely. That's just my personality type. Maybe it's a Virgo thing, but also because I like to help people out. It's the wisdom, it's the balance of it all for me. You know what I'm saying? That makes me feel like one of those two would be the best. Warrior, maybe when I was younger, that fit me, but nowadays, no, not so much the warrior part. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think that comes down to a personal choice. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah,
that's what that comes down to, a personal choice and whether or not you want to be labeled as a warrior or not. But I think that overall, yeah, father, king, yeah, lover, creator, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, yeah. I think these are some of the characteristics and qualities that I know I have, so I think that's why I would call that on that list. And I don't think that one characteristic trait on here or one male archetype is better than the other. I think they all have their strengths and weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that because some of these choices on here will come in handy in a lot of situations. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
They'll, they'll come in handy in a lot of situations. So you got to definitely know that and look for that and be like, oh, okay, you know. And I think that's why when you see people who are in charge, like kings, they'll have a person who has each one of these characteristics. They'll have someone who's a warrior, who's a magician, who's a lover, who's an explorer, who's a creator, who's a rebel, because they know that they themselves, meaning the king, don't possess most of those characteristics. He's a king.
Right.
That's it. I mean, not I ain't gonna say that's it, but that's his strongest suit. He's a king, so he needs to have all those other people around him. You know what I'm saying? And his job is to get the best out of them. You know what I'm saying? Let that creative person create, but you need to get him to create the best things that he can create.
That
You
makes
know what I'm
sense.
saying?
That
You're a
makes
rebel,
sense.
okay? So you're a rebel. You're a rogue, okay? Cool. I need you to go out and maybe take over some territory from you or gain new lanes. You know what I'm saying? You the explorer. I need you to go out and explore. Come back and tell the rebel what you just found, so he can go out there and take it over for you. You know what I'm saying? You need each
Right,
one
right,
to
right,
do their
right.
part, and I think it all comes together once you finally get it together and understand what it is where you fall in at on this chart.
So explain what a sage would be.
Um, so I would say a sage would be someone who's a creative, someone who's smart. You know what I'm saying? Who has wisdom. You know what I'm saying? A sage would be.
Would that be like a records keeper?
Oh, yeah, well, I would say more organization. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Than the actual record keeper, but that falls under organization. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
All right.
yeah, the one who helps to keep it together. Um, yeah, but I think once again that's important. That's very important,
It is. Yeah, it is.
and I hope that
If
I'm
you
I'm
don't,
explaining that correctly because I don't want to put out the wrong thing on this.
yeah, if you don't have someone who keeps records and maintains what was or what happened before, there's no way in the world that you're not doomed to repeat it. So yeah,
Absolutely,
man, you had
absolutely.
our favorite spot, and I'm not
Oh, you know
there.
that.
Damn it!
Hey, hey, you know it. You know it.
Hmm.
You know where I'm at.
Golly,
Yes, sir.
I wish I could jump in the car and come on over there.
Hey.
But then you have to hold it down for 30, 40 minutes till I get there.
Right, right. It's all good, man. We'll catch up. We'll catch up.
I'll definitely be there Wednesday.
Oh
Did
yeah,
I tell
oh
you?
yeah,
I can't walk Tuesday, right? I told you that, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Absolutely, which is fine. I understand.
Trying to be better. Trying to be better with keeping up on and telling people in the time that I know it instead of waiting to the last minute. Because sometimes
Right.
be slipping my mind. So I could be a. Let's see. What be slipping in mind?
Hmm.
I'm trying to find the
Well,
one that got the mind to be slipping.
hmm. Oh
But no,
no.
I think that's important that men break down and realize and figure out um what kind of man they are. Like based on a chart or based on, whatever kind of study a man looks into. I think it's very important to figure out what type of man he is or what type of man he wants to be so he can
Right.
move and grow and work towards that direction.
I agree with that 100%. You have to know who you are and
Yeah,
who you want to be if you don't like who you are, and maybe who you're becoming.
right.
That goes a long way into helping a man be a good man, be a good husband or a good provider, a good father, a good boyfriend, whatever level he's on
Accolade
in life.
that you're trying to achieve.
Yeah,
Right.
when you know who you are, it helps you because now you know what's your strong points. You may
Right.
not know all of your weaknesses, not all of them, but you got to identify some of them because you know who you are. So
Right.
knowing who you are, like, okay, you know what I'm saying. Um, I'm not a shooter. You know what I'm saying. Okay, cool. But as a father, I'm willing to protect mine. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's small things
Right.
once you know who you are, because people always try to tell you what you can't do versus what you can do. What you can
This is
do is so
true.
much more
This is
powerful
true.
than what you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Well, damn, I can do as opposed to saying I can't and I'm make up something. I can't bench press 500 pounds. But
Mm.
what if you could? But what if you could bench press 315, 350? See, don't shortchange yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right. You're right.
acknowledging the things that you can do is so much more positive and motivating than the things that you can't do. But
True.
but you want to be aware though of those things that you can't do, which is why you surround yourself with people who can do those things, who's good at those things, who's strong at those things.
Right.
You don't want a whole friend group full of everybody who's strong at the same thing.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? You need people who gonna do different things, and especially when you choosing somebody to be with, you want her to balance you out. You know what I'm saying? No sense in both of us being good at arguing. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But that's just how it goes. Stuff like that on that level.
So Delta, since you're the only man in the room right now, I don't even know if you're still in the room or not. But how important was it for you to become the man that you are right now?
Mm. And what steps did you take?
And I guess
You know,
that question can go to you too, sir.
he goes to me too.
Yeah.
Um, And what was the question again?
The question was, how important was it for you to become the man that you are now, and what steps did you take to
Oh,
get there?
okay. It was very important for me to become the man that I am today. The steps that I took to get here were plentiful. I had to change friend groups 3 times. You see what I'm
Mm,
saying? Three
okay.
times. No, well, no pun intended on doing it three like that, but I had to change my friend group 3 times in order for me to become who I am. And I still know a lot of those guys, and I'm still friends with a lot of those guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they were bad guys. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just simply saying we had a different direction in life that we were going. You know what I'm saying? And and in order for me to get to certain places, I had to cut them loose or cut hanging around them. You know what I'm saying? You don't never completely sever that tie, but it go from being a thick rope to being a thin rope. You know what I'm saying? Like we still
True,
locked
true,
in, but it's
true.
like, hey, I'm going this way, and they respected that. Like a lot of my friends respected the fact that I didn't want to do certain things. I wasn't gonna do certain things, and didn't care how they felt about it. Well, meaning like if they talk about me or tease me, I didn't care nothing about that.
Right, 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 right.
I knew where I wanted to be. I knew how I wanted to do it. I knew, like, okay, for instance, I knew I wanted to be married. I knew I wanted to be married. I knew that, okay, I need that. So that means I need to find somebody, you know what I'm saying? I need to build something. I need to make sure that my head is on straight. I knew I wanted to have kids. I knew I wanted to have a house. I didn't want to just fall into these things and stumble by accident or wake up one day and realize I'm in my 40s, you know what I'm talking about? And we still in an apartment paying rent.
Right,
No, you see what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking nobody who's in that situation. I'm
right,
saying for
right, right.
me,
For you,
that's
right.
not that's not what I want. Especially having kids early. Especially when you have kids early, because you know, like stats. Stats tell you that kids grow up better in the household in the house than they do in the apartment. It provides more stability. You know what I'm saying? When they have their own room, they tend
I
to
can see
grow up
that.
better. See what I'm
I
saying?
can see that.
So it's things like that that was important to me. So I had to make certain steps. You know what I'm saying, to make sure that we had those things. And my wife and I did a fantastic job on that. We did a really good job on that. You know,
Yeah.
it was very, very, very important. And I don't think I'm quite where I want to be yet. You know, so overall, what you see is what you get. This is who I am. But I just think I still have room to make a more polished version of Sid. You know what I'm saying? A more
What
polished
policy
version.
you feel like you need?
Um, I still need some polishing. I believe. You know,
Hmm.
I've never stopped trying to improve. I am definitely happy with where I am, definitely, and I'm not comparing it to where I was. Even without comparing it to where I was, I'm happy with where I am right now. But
Okay.
do I need some more polishing? I believe so. You know, like,
That's
um,
being real. I mean, at least you know you're not
yeah,
perfect. So you still
yeah,
got goals and achievements you can set your mind to achieve. I got
absolutely.
that.
And these as far as characteristics, you know what I'm saying, of myself. You know what I'm saying? Not even just achieving a goal, like going to school. Okay, cool. That could be a goal, but as far as how it applies to me directly, I would say being smarter, getting smarter, or learning more. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, and the reason why I say that versus going to school is because you can become smarter without going to school. You can read and teach yourself, watch certain things on the internet, like educational things, and like so it don't have to
Yeah.
be school. For me, it's just
Yeah.
important to be smart and well versed. Uh, know how to speak a certain way, have a certain level of vocabulary, whether I use it or not. You
Code
see what I'm saying?
switch.
Code switch, exactly. Learn how to code switch. Absolutely. I mean, because I
Yeah.
think that's important. You got to be able to walk into a room and read the room and
Right.
understand. I can't be going in there saying I be, he be. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I
Right.
can't
Right.
go in there
Right.
saying that once you read the room. I need to go in there. Hey, how are you doing this evening? You
Gotcha.
see what I'm saying? You got to
You gotta
know.
put your professional pants on. I got you.
Exactly. Yeah. So for me, that's important to me.
I
And I
understand.
don't knock nobody who don't find that to be important. It's like, hey, this is your life. Because some people like, I ain't switching up. Man, I'm gonna be who I am. I'm gonna be who I am.
I mean,
Fine.
but like you said, there's a time for everything.
It's a time for everything. You like it'd be funny how the only time you see some people get serious and drop the ebonics and drop the slang is when they stand in front of the judge. Now you want to be yes ma'am, no ma'am. You want to
I
come in there with a
mean,
suit on
I mean,
and portray
that's a
yourself
good time. That's a
to
good time to
something else.
code switch. That's a good time to make it
It
seem
is,
like
but I'm just saying.
you're not as dangerous or violent or whatever you're in there for as much
Right,
as they saying you are. Like, no,
right.
this is just a one time thing. I really don't get down like that.
But
That's
that be the time
funny.
when people do it. You know.
Yeah,
So what type
yeah,
of
yeah.
man are you? And I talk to myself about that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I question myself. I argue with myself because if
Okay.
I'm doing something that I know is not me, I can tell off the rip, off the back, this ain't me. This ain't said.
Mm,
Like, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Right?
mm. Yeah, yeah. Just been having this migraine all day. It's coming and
Ooh,
going.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yes,
could
sir.
definitely see that. Like you seem like the kind of person that wasn't necessarily ever a follower. You seem more leader isk or leader skills than follower skills. And
And
maybe
definitely
you haven't
preference.
been that way your whole life, or maybe you have. But it seems like you've been that way for a while,
For a
at
very
least as
long
long as I've
time.
known you. Yeah.
Not, I would say, not my whole life, but a very long time. I had, for me, I believe in good leaders at one point with good followers.
Yes.
And
Yes.
for me, I
Yes.
would say I was a follower because I used to hang out with people who was older. And I mean, when I was like single digit age, 7, 8,
Okay.
9, 10, I hung out with people who was might have been 12, 13, 14. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, I was following
Hmm.
them. And then with me having older brothers with an S, following them, and I'm watching, and I'm seeing, and
Right.
I'm watching the mistakes that they making. So I'm like, I'm not gonna make those mistakes. So
Right.
being a follower helped me to be a good leader, or hell,
And that's
as
true.
a
I mean,
rebel.
the,
You know what I'm saying?
even in the military, we learned that. We learned that for you to make a good captain, lieutenant, staff sergeant, gunny, you had to been a good private or a good lance corporal, a good you know
Yep.
corpsman or
Yeah. Yeoman. It don't matter what it might be.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A
So I
chief,
mean,
master chief.
I think in my life, I think I took more of a different path. I think I followed because I was there, and I I didn't lead on purpose because I was always afraid to lead. But as I got older, I've grown into those roles where I have enough knowledge to tell someone else what to or what not to do. So that puts you in a leadership role. So like when I was in the military, I, I was a good Marine to a point. I didn't follow all the rules and
Hmm.
I didn't play the game. Me and you talked about that the other day. I didn't play the game, and learning how to play that game was very pivotal and important. But I didn't learn how to play that game until I was out of the Marine Corps
Right.
and dealing with other people. And I'm like, you know what? This is the game they were talking about playing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Like,
Yes.
yeah, if somebody would have set me down just once and said, look, this is the game. This is what you do in the game. But I never got that big brother uh knowledge or whatever you want to call it. I didn't get that until I was gone out and living my life a different way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when I say I don't want to be a leader part, like I was saying about my people, everywhere he went, he started a new set. Same set, just a new,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, chapter.
Right.
And as long as I've been down here in Alabama, I've never had the thought of wanting to make these dudes me. So
Um. And see, I would say you more of the warrior rebel type. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely give you the warrior stamp, definitely. And based off of what you just said, that's the rebel. You see what I'm saying? Like, I
yeah,
don't want to make y'all me because I don't
no,
believe
I
I can
don't.
do it the right way. So I'm gonna do it by myself. That's the rebel.
Right, right.
You see what I'm saying? So I can see that.
We
In the
stormed the
same
Capitol together.
right. No, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna storm it by myself because y'all don't know how
Right,
to
right.
shoot. You
Y'all
know what I'm
do
saying?
y'all
That's you.
today. I'm gonna go in
Right.
there a couple days later when they die down a little bit.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
yeah.
yeah. But also, you know how to work as a team, and that comes from being in the military. That also comes from being in the streets. You know
It
how, like
does.
when you got
It does.
like-minded soldiers around you, your battle buddies. You see what I'm saying? You like, oh hell yeah, let's go, hoorah, let's go, because you know that you got somebody who just as capable as you are, and
Right.
that's what the Marines taught you. You know what
That
I'm
is what
saying?
they taught us. Yeah.
That's what they taught you. So you like, oh, bet, oh, you're a Marine. I know what you can do, and
Right.
I'm talking about in real life, somebody you never
Right.
met.
Right. Right.
They
Yeah.
tell you
Yeah.
what you can
Like
do,
like-minded people get together. I find that you're a Marine.
right? And
We have something in common, even if we ain't got nothing in common. Right.
that's it. And they can look like the most passive person ever, but if they
Yeah.
tell you I'm a Marine, you already know what they're capable of.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's that warrior mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Okay,
Jump on the grenade.
if it comes
Yeah.
to that, right? But you also
Yeah.
know that they ready to get busy if they have to, because
All
that's what
day.
y'all was
Right.
trained to do. Y'all was trained
Right.
to TTG, trained to
That's
go,
what we trying to go. Yep. That's us.
go. But when you look at that list, though, one of them that you can't see, which is next to the bottom, right? Next
It
to the
says
bottom,
caregiver. Oh no, the one
right?
above caregiver. What
Yeah,
is that one?
that was the jester, like a court jester.
Oh, okay.
That's
The
the
funny
clown.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
always
funny guy.
clowning around and stuff like that. Now,
That's my brother.
but
That's my brother. He's the funny guy out of us.
but see, and me and you had this conversation before. The court jester was a very important person to the king.
He was.
Court jester
He
was
was.
more than just a clown.
He
You
was
know
the
what
advisor. He was the advisor to he was Elon Musk.
I'm saying? He entertained the king, but if he was a court jester for, let's say, a long time, 10 years, he knew what he was doing. He was
Right.
smart. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was very smart. He would size things up. He would give advice to the king, like you said. He was able to point out things because people didn't take him serious. They
But
said things around him and did things around him, thinking that, oh, he ain't. That's just a court jester.
just like that intro to that song we did, How Loyal is a Hungry Dog, the king often forgets them 10 years that he served for that one mistake.
Absolutely.
And then the justice says, you know what, since I'm so dumb and smart at the same time, I'm finna go train the dogs for 10 days. I'm gonna serve them and they won't
Right.
forget what I did. And
Right.
I served you, you forgot. So yeah,
And
that's how
that
that
show
justice
you
world works.
that's two things. That show you how smart he is, and that show you how well he learned the king.
Yes.
He learned the
Yes.
king to know that the king would give him 10 days. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Please, before you do this, I work for you for 10. Can you give me 10 days? He knew that.
Yeah.
So once
Yeah.
again, this is someone who you don't take serious, but you should.
You should, right. Been
You see what I'm
calculating the
saying?
whole time.
Right, the whole
You playing
time
checkers, he playing chess in the background.
entertaining you. Once again, knowing what you like and don't like. So that's why I didn't mean to cover that one up, but I did. But I just remembered what it was. It was the court jester, and very, very important. Important. It's like the pawn. Nobody paid any attention to the pawn, but the pawn is very powerful on the board.
To turn into a
Um,
queen.
the other one, the very last one was caregiver.
Yeah. I saw a caregiver. I
Another,
didn't see the statistics for it, but I seen it, yeah.
yeah, that's the very last one I believe. The very last one is caregiver.
So wouldn't being a father be a caregiver? Or no, those are two different things.
Yeah, I would say they're two different things because I would say
Okay.
a caregiver is what we know it to be in the sense of the word. And once again, that's very important because they know the intricate parts of somebody. They know the intimate details of you. Let's say a caregiver is fixing your food, cleaning your house. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
They, so once again, if they want to poison you, they know how because they know what you like to eat. I mean, I'm just saying, think about the power that a caregiver has.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking
I
of
mean,
intimate.
this list just looks like the 48 laws of power now that I'm looking at it.
That's actually a good thing to liken it to.
Because for you to navigate the 48 laws of power, you gotta want to be the king. You gotta
Hmm.
be down to be a warrior. You might father some children along the way. It's always good to be a lover to the ladies. Magician, that means you're entertaining, but you got a little magic, black, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever.
I mean, you can get away with things too.
Right. The explorer, you're always looking for something else, an out, an exit, gold,
Hmm.
silver. The
Right.
creator. If nothing goes right and everything is a bust, you know how to create a weapon that can get you home. The hero. You go in there, you save your troops, your rebels. Um, what I miss? No, explorer creator. The hero, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
that's the one. That's the one who gets the credit at the end of the day. The rebel is the one
Mm.
who put the work in. The jester is the one who assists the king, and the caregiver takes care of the king.
Yes, and once again, even though they're at the bottom of the list, it's not at the bottom of the list in the sense of importance.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because like
right,
we said, a caregiver is very, very important. He or she knows the most intimate parts about you. They
right.
know what you like to eat. They know what you like to watch. They know if you dirty, if you nasty. They know. You see what I'm saying? They know everything. They're your caregiver. They are the
They
ones
might they might be the one to change your IV. They might be the one to change your
the
colonoscopy
diaper.
bag. Right,
Yes,
right.
they're the ones who see you at your worst and help
Yeah,
you make it through. They are your shoulder to lean on. You see what I'm
true,
saying? They're your caregiver.
true,
They
true.
and it's a very important role.
It is.
Very important role. And when you think about it in today's terms, when a caregiver does something that they ain't supposed to do, they get a lot of time. They get locked up and get a lot of time because it's
They do.
understood to be that people are putting their loved ones in your hands, total trust in you,
Yeah,
and then you go and steal all the money at their bank account, or you abusing them. You see what I'm saying? They get punished severely.
right.
So a caregiver is a very important role, the same as a magician. Like you were just saying, a magician, once again, he has to entertain. He or she has to entertain. They have to know how to get away with stuff, meaning get away with trickery, sleight of hand.
The
You see what I'm
accountant,
saying? Huh?
the accountant. That's a
Yeah.
magician.
Yes.
One day you got $1 million. Tomorrow it's all gone.
Right. Right. I mean, that's all. Everything on that list fits, right? And we all know that every man is going to fit at least three or four of those on that list. Now, one I think
Yeah, yeah,
stands
yeah.
out more so
Definitely.
than the others, but about three or four on that list. And that's why it's like, okay, where do you fit in on this list? What are you? Where are you? You know what I'm saying? And some people make everybody gonna automatically want to shoot to king. Oh, I'm a king. I'm a king. And it's like, okay, yeah, we are kings in that sense. In that sense, but ask
Yeah,
yourself and be real with yourself. What are
yeah.
you? Where are you? You see what I'm saying? Um, I was thinking at first, okay, rebel, right? But I'm not a rebel. I used to be a rebel. You know what I'm saying? I kind of grew out of the rebel stage, but I do things in my own time. I
Yeah.
can go along. I go along to get along, but I also would do things in my own time, in my own way. And I'm constantly reminded that I got a lot of people tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Ted gonna do it when he want to do it. You can
Right.
tell him, hey, do it this way. Ted gonna do it when he want to do it, how he
Ain't
want to
nothing wrong
do
with
it.
that. Ain't nothing wrong
Nothing,
with that.
nothing wrong with it. Nothing, nothing at all. Nothing at all. You know, but um, so I would have to take rebel completely out. Just the fact that I can admit that I'll go along to get along. I will. I'll go along just to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? To do whatever needs to be done. A rebel gonna stick out every time just because that's their first choice. Yes, that's you. Absolutely, absolutely, bro.
Hey,
Yes,
they got an all white party. This showed up in all red.
right. Why? Because he's a rebel. Now
Didn't
here's one
nobody even
type of
notice.
rebel
They're like, damn, this you fly as fuck tonight.
standing out, being a rebel. It is what it is, though. And we all know this. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say I know I'm not a rebel. I got a rebel
Right.
streak sometimes. I can be stubborn, more stubborn than anything, but and that's the Virgo, just being stubborn, and
Right,
that's
right,
cool.
right, right.
But what else is on there? You had king, father, right? So we're talking about father and caregiver, how they different. I say a father might be a provider, but not a caregiver. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's to me it's two different things. It's two different things. And can a father be a caregiver? Absolutely he can. But I would think most men would consider themselves a father, not a caregiver. Especially the ones who do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Men like me
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? People like Dasha. You know what I'm saying? Like We're fathers in every sense of the word. We're gonna provide for our family. We're gonna protect our family. We're gonna do what we got to do for our family. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Now, we may not be as clean as a caregiver would be, or as loving as a care. You see what I'm saying? Like caregiver just comes with certain characteristics, certain traits. But that don't mean that us as fathers we can't do some of those same things.
Right.
Hmm.
Yep.
I think the list is a great list. When I seen it, I'm like, damn, this would be a good convo right here, man.
Where'd you come
Yeah.
across this list at? Where'd you come across it at?
Um, just scrolling. I think I was just scrolling, bro. I was actually it's a show called Tulsa King, right?
Okay,
With Frankie
yeah.
Stone.
I'm familiar with the show.
And yeah, I was scrolling looking for that, right? Because I like the show. And while I was scrolling, I came across that as an ad. I think it was just an ad, and I was like,
What?
"Oh, this is pretty dope." So I screenshotted it and just kept it in my phone.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
But they say
screenshotted.
nothing. They say nothing's coincidental. Everything is on purpose. So
That's true. Nothing new under the sun. You know, we just gotta just roll with the punches. And when I seen it, bro, I'm like, "Oh, I'm keeping this. This is a good
yeah,
list
yeah,
right here."
definitely,
You know,
definitely,
we gonna
definitely,
we gonna literally
definitely.
have a podcast on each one of those things on that list individually. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? If we wanted to, like about being the king, different aspects of being the king, different aspects of being the father, different types of caregivers, different types of jesters, or you know what I'm saying,
warrior.
whatever. Yeah,
Right.
warriors, exactly. Right. So that's why I looked at that and I'm like, oh, this is dope. This is dope right
It's
here.
a dope list. It is a dope list. I give you that. It is very dope.
We gonna keep it though. We gonna because we gonna pull from it at another date, at another time.
I'm
We'll
with
be able
that.
to pull from it. Yeah, and be like, oh damn, this is what we were talking about, on that one podcast when we pulled out the list.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So it's all good though. It's all to the good.
So to anybody in the chat still, what kind of man, if you're a male, are you?
And for any woman in the chat, what type of woman are you? Can you look at this chart and pull anything from this chart and say I'm this type of person? Because women can
So
be
instead of
warriors,
king, I guess you'd be a queen,
you be a
father,
queen, right?
mother,
Yeah,
warrior be the same,
yeah.
magician, witch,
Magician, yeah.
lover,
Lover, same
lover,
thing. Yeah.
explorer, adventurer,
Explore. Yeah.
creator,
Creator.
uh,
Yeah. I mean, they can be creators too. That's why some of these
okay,
things are universal.
hero, rebel, jester, and nurturer.
Right. Right. So yeah, I can see that. I mean, some of it can apply to women. Now, some of these women may not like a lot of these things on the list, or consider themselves to be some of these things on the list, but they definitely may have some of the characteristics of some of these things on the list.
Correct.
Absolutely. We know funny women out there, some very entertaining women who can be a jester.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Very funny. There's some women who could be a magician because they sleight of hand, they might steal money right out your wallet without you even seeing it. All right, I'm just playing on that one. But yeah, you know. Oh, I gotta get up. Okay.
We got to get up. Where you going?
Oh no. I gotta get my wife food. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble.
You going out to the chess place tonight?
No, not tonight.
Oh shit! It's not we.
Right. Today Monday.
I thought today was we.
Yeah, homie. Y'all
Oh man, I
see?
wanted to be over so bad.
Damn. Me too. Just get to my birthday and I'm good. You know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to skip your birthday. I just want this month to be over with. It's just it's
Yeah.
becoming a long
Well,
month. That's all.
yeah.
That's all.
I understand. Hey, bro, it's all to the good. It's
I wouldn't feel
all
no kind of way if January was here. He said, "Man, I wish January was up." Like, all right, hey, everybody's not a winter guy. You know what I mean?
right, right. No, man, it ain't no thing. I understand.
School started back up. I'm just going through a lot of bullshit right now.
Right, right. It'll get greater, man.
It
You gotta,
will. It ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? So,
you ain't lying.
I mean,
You ain't lying.
9 months to have a baby, 9 months to put them in school. I'm just doing a
Mm.
countdown.
All right. On which one? Hold up. Wait.
Wow.
Hey, hold on. Let me find out you about to have you one. What?
Oh no, not me. No, 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 no.
Oh no, my brother.
No, not me. I'm through with that journey in life.
All right, I feel that. That
I'm
ain't where
through with
you
that
at, though.
journey.
Man. Nah,
That
I
journey
feel
for
you.
the birds.
Yeah, yeah. Me and my wife were laughing and joking about that one day. You know, we don't want another one, but if it happened, we just like okay. But as far as wanting another one, because our kids are grown already. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but I guess what they tell me, when you have grown kids, their job is to babysit and watch the other kids.
the grandkids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's your job. Absolutely.
So your daughter and your son will be taking 2 hours off their day just to watch out their little brother or little sister.
Yep. Yep.
It sounds
But
good.
I mean, excuse me. For me, when I think about it, that's the most important thing that we got is family.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the
it
most
is.
important thing. It's more important than anything. And it's like a lot of these people who gangster quote unquote, they realize that right before they go to jail. You see what I'm
True,
saying? And it's like
true.
they
That's
realize
a
that's
true
the most
statement, Bill.
important thing, more than money, more than a house, a car, accomplishments, accolades, all of that. It's family. Because
Yeah,
as a grandparent, you know what I'm saying? If for those of us who are fortunate to make it to that, I haven't made it to that yet, but to be a grandparent and hold that
yeah,
baby, you know what I'm saying, and love on that baby with all the knowledge that you have at that point in life, and you see how things come full circle, and you're like, man, see, now we living. And of course, to have
yeah,
money is just the icing on the cake because now you can spoil them more, you know what I'm saying? And but it's
yeah.
that's really what's important because I said this one time before, everything that we do is so that we can do nothing, meaning men. We bust our ass and we do this so we can have a whole bunch of money or things so that we can provide for our family, so that we can enjoy life, enjoy our family, enjoy our grandkids. You see what I'm saying?
That is what
Enjoy
you
making
said. Yeah,
breakfast or going out to eat with your family. Because
yeah.
and I'm not saying women don't get it, but this is what's important to us.
Right.
Yeah, I need,
Buccaneer.
huh? No. Yeah. And then, wait. And then, second, quesadilla dinner, chicken, to go. And two quesadillas. No. So one is the dinner, and then another. One a la carte. Yes. And I think that's
I'm trying to
okay.
figure out who the waitress was.
Your favorite. Your favorite.
Ah, okay. All right. All right. I'll take that. That's what I thought it was.
Okay.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Right. Uh
I guess
oh.
I ain't been in there on a Monday. When's the last Monday I've been in there?
Yeah. Well, last Monday at the no, we did live too
We
on
went
the
live
Wi-Fi.
last Monday?
Yeah. Well, not last, but the one before that. So
Oh,
the
okay,
last
okay,
time we
okay.
went live on
Okay,
Facebook.
okay.
Remember you was just came back or something like that.
Yeah, I was in coming from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. Man,
yeah, man, you
that's
ain't been up
that's
in here in a
three.
while.
That's 3 Mondays.
Damn. But look, we did go
No,
live last.
no, that's five
We went live
Mondays.
last Monday. We went
Yeah, that's
live last
5 Mondays.
5 Mondays ago.
Yeah, because that Monday we didn't do it because I was in Chicago. Second Monday came, then the third Monday came. We were supposed to do it, but we did it live. Fourth Monday came, we didn't do it. This
Yeah.
fifth Monday, and
Oh
now we
yeah.
live. It's
That's
five
right.
Mondays.
Man.
God damn.
Well,
Time be
I'll
moving.
be in here.
Time be moving.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I do. I don't wait. Damn. But I mean, it's all good though.
Yes, it
Living in
is.
the,
Yes, it
you
is.
know, and it's all good.
It is. It is.
Doom, 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 doom,
So,
doom.
in all fairness, you're happy with the man that you've become so far.
Yes, yes, I am. I must say
Would you
I am.
change anything in your life to make you a better or to make you a better man faster?
You know, once upon a time I would have said yes,
Okay.
but now I say no because everything that I went through, I was supposed to go through it, and
Right.
I've learned a lot from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So who's to say if I would have learned those lessons if I didn't go through some of the things that I went through? So I would just say, I mean, of course I want to say yes. Like I want to say, I would have hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Or I would have got into the stock market way earlier than what I did. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to trade, like stuff like that. But it wasn't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So I can't look back on it now. I'm like, man, I wish no, because I wouldn't have been who I am. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have. Who's to say if I would have made some changes in my life if I would have met my wife? You see what I'm saying? At a
Mm.
different stage in my
Yeah.
life, we would have had kids and we would have had like. See what I'm saying? So everything
Yeah.
happened the way it was supposed to happen. But then that goes off into the whole: do you believe in destiny or do you believe in fate? You see what I'm saying? Because
Right.
that's what that's starting to sound like.
Yeah.
So,
That is what it's trying to sound like.
but it's just one of those things, bruh. You just. I know for me, I've accepted how my life turned out, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I understand that I went through the things I went through. I could have made small changes, like make better grades in school. You know what I'm saying, and that kind of stuff. But I would say overall, man, and now of course I wouldn't want some of my friends to pass away
Of
or
course.
my loved ones to pass away. You know what I'm saying? If
Of
we could
course.
change that part, but that wouldn't have changed my life. That would have changed their life. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I gotta speak directly to what the question was.
Well, I feel like if my best friend was here, I don't believe I'd be at this point. I believe I'd be somewhere else. I mean, I've been battling with it back and forth in my mind and nightmares and things of that nature. And I realized if he was still here, we'd probably be locked up together. That's just where we was headed. So,
Right.
you know, I'm not happy that he's gone, but I'm happy that I'm not locked up. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm happy that I got to raise my kids and not see them through the glass.
Hmm.
So yeah, you know,
That's yeah. Yeah. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. And I definitely feel the same. I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to raise my kids. And I could have made actually I made a few wrong choices in my life, but just never got caught on it. And I was talking about as a
right,
young
right,
man.
right.
And I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad of that. And I'm glad that I grew out of that. I'm glad that I know
Yeah,
better now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Especially at a man my age or our age, we know better now. We know not to
right.
even attempt some of that stuff that we were doing in our early 20s.
True,
It's not worth
true,
it, and we fully
true,
get it. It's not worth it.
true.
So now things turned out to me the way they were supposed to turn out. And but the thing is, we're not finished yet. So there's gonna
Now,
be a lot more to unveil, a lot more chapters to our life. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna, let the chips fall where they may, I guess, because we have no control over things we don't have control over. Like they say, you
true,
only control
true,
the things you control, and that's it.
true,
You try to
true.
make the best of it.
That's it.
That's it, y'all. I like this talk, man. This was actually a good talk. We got off to a rough start though, trying to find the chart and stuff like that, but
We did, we did.
it ended up being a really good conversation, for real.
Yeah,
Um, I hope some of y'all get to see the chart. Maybe you can go back and look at the thumbnail and start to self-evaluate and see who you are and see with what you tell yourself. Where do you place on this chart? And once again, one of them is not better than the other. It's just a list. You know what I'm saying? No particular order. It's just a list. So you got to find where are you on that list and
that's
be
it.
honest with yourself.
Be honest.
Everybody is not going to be a king. Like I said, we all kings in that sense of how we say king or whatever. But as far as this list goes, everybody's not going to be a king,
No,
and that's fine. and that's fine. You know, if I'm not a king, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with what I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm absolutely fine with that because if you made it this far in life, you're doing something right.
Hmm. That's the truth.
You're
That's
doing
the
something
truth.
right. You know, just saying, y'all, life get rough, life get tough. Situations like money wise, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like relationship wise and all, it get rough. But if you made it, then you made it, and
You
that's what
made it.
keeps
Yeah.
you going. That's what should keep you going. Damn, I made it this far.
Hmm.
Mm. Just saying, y'all. Something to think about. Something to think about.
What you want to talk about for the last 15 minutes tonight?
The last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Time is
Oh, it's 8:03.
right. If I'm like, what?
Well, I was looking at the live time. The live time is at 46 minutes.
Now the live time is at 56 minutes.
It's 46 on my end. I came in
My
10
end,
seconds after you.
mine is 56, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah,
Mine's 46:21.
I'm at 56 something. Because it's 8:03. We started at 70 something. Yeah.
All right. With that being said,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, I am your humble, loyal, gracious, grateful host, Dysfunctional, JUSDYS, just this, Dysfunctional's World.
And I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time. To the next time.
Screaming, let's talk. Peace.
Oh.
Um,